YouTube, it's Mortimer, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to replicate this really pretty black glitter cat eye that has two tails. I'm really excited about this look because I've been trying to find a way to mix up how I do my normal cat eye, and I figured why not add on a second cat eye because you can't go wrong with two tails, right? So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to create this look. You don't have to use the same exact products that I'm using, but they do help because I use obviously these products for a reason. So I'm going to list all those down below as well, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so first I'm starting off with these Hydro Star Dior concealer, and I'm going to be putting that on everywhere on my face where I have some discoloration, like this one acne spot I have here between my eyes and all around my eyes, basically underneath them, above them, and I'm going to be applying it with just my finger in a dabbing motion. And I find that's the best results. No use getting like expensive brushes because you're going to go ahead and cover over that with your foundation anyways. Next, I'm taking this Hydro Star Dior foundation and their foundation brush, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over my face, kind of dab it on first and then blend it together. I have the product, 5 pumps of it on the back of my hand, and I find that's more than enough to do my entire face. And I just dab the brush in that, dab it on my face, and then blend, and if I need more, I go back to my hand and take more. Next, I'm taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to be using her brush as well. Using the lightest brown contour shade, I'm going to go ahead and pucker my lips to make my cheekbones more defined and go ahead and sculpt in my cheekbones with the bronzer. And just kind of blend that out. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take the same bronzer and put it on the sides of my nose just to define my nose a little bit more and make it look a little bit more straight and narrow. Alright, next I'm going to be using the same palette, and I'm going to be using this medium light shade. I'm going to go ahead and put that underneath my eyes to bring a little bit more light to my cheekbones, kind of add a little bit more dimension to that contour. I'm also going to be taking a little bit of that powder and running it down the bridge of my nose and all the way across my forehead to bring more light to the center of my face. Next, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye palette, and I'm going to be using the Smashbox eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take this taupe shade and brush that all over both of my lids, going almost all the way up to the eyebrow, and I'm also going to go across the crease and underneath my eye to kind of give more of a smoky eye edge. Next, I'm going to be taking the black shade with the same brush. I'm going to go ahead and brush over my lid and a little bit around the crease, and take that just a little bit underneath the eye as well, blending it into where the taupe was but not completely covering it. Next, I'm going to be taking the Shade and Light palette brush with the white shade from the palette and running that down the bridge of my nose and underneath my eyebrows. This shade is great for highlighting. I like to use it underneath my eyebrows to make them pop once I draw them in. Next, I'm taking this Makeup Forever Diamond eyeshadow, which was sent to me by a fan. This was sent to me by Holly. Thank you so much for sending this to me. I freaking love this product now, and I'm totally hooked and gonna get all of the other Makeup Forever Diamond shades now. I would have never thought to try this on my own, but thank you. And next I'm taking the Too Faced Candlelight powder, which I'm almost out of, oops. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use that with this giant kabuki brush to kind of blend in all of the contouring and get any of the fallout from the eyeshadow off my cheeks. But to be honest, I really don't get fallout from the shadow from the Kat Von D palettes. Her eyeshadows are amazing. Next, I'm going to use the Stila Stay All Day eyeliner, which is my ultimate favorite. And I'm going to go ahead and line the top of my eye, just a thin line from one side to the other, kind of outlining where my lashes are. Then I'm going to go ahead and pick where I want my cat eye to start. And since we're doing two tails on it, it's a little bit higher than normal. Pick that point and then draw it all the way down to the inner corner of the eye, and then back down again to meet the very outer corner of your eye. And make sure you color that in. And just like the top eye, the bottom eye is basically the same. You pick your point, draw it in, and then draw your bottom point in to a little bit lower than where the lash line is on the outer corner of the eye. Pretty simple. I've said this before in other tutorials, but the key to doing perfect eyeliner is to be confident in your strokes. Just if you feel it, do it, and just contrast with the other side if you need to, you know, like add a little bit more of a thicker line on the other side if you have to, but you'll see I'm doing it here. I'll look back and forth to make sure I'm making them even. Make sure you do that, because when you're doing the twin tails like this, the key is to make sure that they're even. If you have one that's longer than the other or lopsided, it'll look kind of weird. But, you know, that's the beauty of makeup. You can go back and change things if you don't like it. And the last step of the cat eye is to do the inner corner, which you don't have to do, but I personally love it. I find it doesn't work on all eye shapes. But you just draw a little V at the inner corner of the eye and connect it to the lower and upper lines on the eyeliner that we did just a second ago. Next, I'm going to be taking this Stila Magnetic Metals eyeshadow, and I'm using their like rubber applicator to apply this black gold glitter to my lids, but only above where the eyeliner is. Because it's kind of like a gel consistency, it won't let the eyelashes I'm going to be gluing on stick to my eyelids if I have the gel where it's going to be glued down. So it has to be above where the eyeliner is, and then it's very easy to blend up into the shadow. Next, I'm taking the Dolly Wink mascara, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put that on just like your regular old-fashioned mascara, mainly just to get a nice coat on my eyelashes to cover up where the foundation was. And next I'm taking this Excel eyebrow pencil that I got from Japan, and I wish I got more because it's super cheap and it's been lasting me a very long time. And I'm lining the bottom line of my eyebrow, and once I have that where I want, I will do the top line of my eyebrow as well. It's good to do short, fast strokes when you're actually in the thick of the eyebrow, but once you get to the end where you're extending the eyebrow, to do long, even strokes. Don't do like the quick strokes on the end, because otherwise it'll look choppy. And I just blend in the front with the spoolie and blend it all together. And there you can see the difference between a finished eyebrow and a non-finished. It's a big difference. Next, I'm taking these Diamond Lash eyelashes, and a little tip, don't use the tip of the applicator to put on the glue, use the sides. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pop those on real fast. I do have a video on how to do fake eyelashes, and I'll have that link down below if you wanna see a more in-depth tutorial of me doing those. That's there. But once you've done them a couple times, it's super easy and you'll pick it up really fast. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I thought it was really fun. And if you guys do replicate this look, be sure to tweet me a picture of it or send me a Instagram pic of it and tag me in it. I have all of my Twitter and Instagram details down below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I have so many more awesome makeup tutorials and things coming up that you guys just don't want to miss. So see you guys all next time. Bye everybody!